Hey guys, it's Phoenix. I'm back on Minecraft 1.12, not on the 1.13 snapshot today because I wanted to try out something that I've been thinking about. A viewer of mine asked me to investigate how TNT works in Minecraft. When TNT explodes, the explosions don't actually destroy blocks. They actually set them to air. And I was able to locate the exact moment. With this in mind, I was able to alter the behavior here. And watch what happens when I detonate this TNT block. Instead of blowing it up, it's going to set fire. And believe it or not, these aren't actually air blocks, they're actually fire blocks, but of course when fire is not supported, it becomes air. So that's not a really good, I guess, demonstration of this, but to prove a point here, I wanted to show you guys how well TNT can actually behave here. And I actually do like it better if it sets fire rather than air, but of course air becomes a much more flexible mechanic that you can play around with. If it sets things to fire, of course things can get a little bit out of control. So speaking of control, I wanted to create a more controlled environment. So instead of setting fire, I decided to set stained glass. Right away you'll notice that it will set it to stained glass instead of air and fire. Now notice this actually looks like it has exploded. It uses the same algorithm, but notice this is all glass. There's no air around here. And of course this is a little bit underwhelming, right? You don't want to just have one TNT explode and create one set of glass panes because this becomes bland. Now I do apologize, today is like 40 degrees Celsius, which is like 100 degrees Fahrenheit. And it's still quite warm tonight. So combine that with all of this, the destruction of TNT, which you know, when it cascades, it becomes very demanding on your computer. Just keep that in mind if you hear my computer whirring in the distance. Obviously, this is why. So, let's not dilly-dally. Let's blow this up. Now, keep in mind, I also did experiment with bedrock, obsidian, various other blocks. Okay, so let's set one. And notice the cascade begin. And then it doesn't lag as much as you might think because it's not destroying any blocks. In fact, I think what would be a lot wiser for me to do while this happens is do tile drops false. Now obviously the TNT will still destroy items, so it doesn't matter too much. So this won't crash. Only that the number of entities will increase over time, but then again, they do disappear quite quickly. They don't actually destroy any blocks, they don't set anything to air, so all it does is it creates glass along its tracks. Now I'm going to press escape just to make everything update, but F3A doesn't actually work that way because the chunks lag behind. Pressing escape will stop everything and allow all the frames to simply update only and not have to, I guess, process anything else. So just pressing escape. You can see how nice this looks. It's milkifying, as I called it as a gerund, the world. So it's creating like a creamy outline over the face of the earth. So it looks really snowy. It also looks like it's pure, as you might call it, which is kind of ironic when you're dealing with TNT. Here is another example. We have a village attached to a mountain, and I'm simply going to detonate right here. And just notice... Right. Just notice how it behaves across different levels, different amplifications. Let's escape here. I'm sorry, after recording, obviously, I'd realize that it's a lot slower, but when I wasn't recording, this was a lot smoother. I didn't have to press escape so much. So yeah, this is just something I wanted to try out. Definitely a lot cooler than I thought it would be. When I first tried it out, just exploding one TNT at a time, it was kind of boring. I didn't really notice anything special. But now, after testing it out on an actual TNT world, you can just see how much more creative this makes this whole scene become. It's a snowy kingdom, although it's not, but less appropriate, less pertinent for a non-Christmas, non-festive holiday. So, hope you guys enjoyed this video as much as I did. This concept, nothing new. Obviously, people have done this before, but obviously this is at a more extreme level, without any commands, so it's a lot quicker, without any lag involved. Yeah, so you can just see it actually updating across there. Thank you all for watching. Leave a like, subscribe for more creative content. I'll leave a bit of a description in the video just to explain how this sort of works. It's just editing one value, so it's nothing really big at all. Thanks for watching. Take care.